It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
So no gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
You look at this Buffalo defense,
they're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos, 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Press all 80. Viking 18.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line. Rig.
2nd and 6. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, good move. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
The Bengals had 7-4 on the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
When you look at this defense,
they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top.
And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Here it comes. Past the 60. Past the 60.
Gets him in stride. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 1.
Let's go. Trick the Eagles. Trick the Eagles. Cowboy 80. Hey, I got it, man. I got it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Quan Martin there on the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
19 Tigers.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there.
His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
2nd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Cowboy 80.
They go play action here on first down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he finds Escobar complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Past the 60, past the 60. 19 Lions. Ready,
Back to throw again.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
And that went incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Across midfield. He's on his way.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff looking right.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
looking to throw.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw here. That's caught at the 1. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with another touchdown. Number 24 on the year. And the Bengals are able to at least get one score back.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Pass on 2nd down.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. 2nd and 14. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
of the gun. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
I'm looking down from our booths. You can tell this crowd wants them to go for it right now.
And believe me, he knows it. And he's weighing that through his head right now. Actually trying to filter that out because this needs to be a cold decision by him. Not influenced by the crowd, not influenced by outside factors. Does he believe in his team enough to go for it right here? I think he's going to be working.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Cut 19.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bills first
Dragon
down.
60.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Slot man moves right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Bass on for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Bengals 6. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Bengals drive about to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. With this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2nd and 1. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's going to have another first down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker.
15 yards on the play. That's another Bengals.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At the 24-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run.
2nd down in the yard.
A gain of 9.
Back to throw. Parker over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on the last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
A gain of 1. Brings up
Now Parker from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Parker.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down to the 10.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
At the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Parker. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he has the 1st down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. Looking to throw. Parker.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Parker. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Parker. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Parker. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're...
There he goes, left side. He might score. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
2nd and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Buffalo, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.